Yes. All right, I'm sorry I've been gone for at least a week, but it's because I was working on something really special for you guys in answer to a super common question. The question is, it goes like this. I have three products, I'm considering selling. I'm just getting into Amazon FBA. All my product ideas seem good to me, so but which one should I pick? Which one should I start selling? How do I know if a product idea is good or not? Um, and I gave it a lot of thought, and I've launched thousands of products through Below Cost Club. I've optimized, over 700 listings at this point at Asteroid Aim. So I've seen a lot of launches, and I've seen what works and what doesn't work. And I condensed it all in 20 important questions that you need to ask yourself. Take a screenshot now and use them to make the right choice. You can stop watching now, but here's the thing: you're about to make the most important decision of your Amazon life, and you have the least amount of experience and information with which to make this decision, especially if this is your first product. And make no mistake, by the way, I'm not going to be overly optimistic and sunshine and rainbows and sprinkles. The product you choose will make or break your business and your dreams.
Game over.
So to help you with this, today we're going to hang out with Asteroid Iggy. Iggy is the first intelligent decision maker engineered exclusively to evaluate Amazon FBA product ideas. How do you like that? Iggy is my answer to the question, which product should I sell? Iggy rates your idea based on the 20 different factors and tells you if you've got a profitable winner or a soul-crushing failure. It's hard to think independently and take all of these factors into account. So if you have somewhere where you can enter all the information about a specific product and get one number back, a concise score, that is the goal here. Iggy gives you that score out of 20. So it's just another input that you can use when you're doing product research, like a Jungle Scout or what have you. And the reason I did this is because you need an expert opinion. You do, but coaching is expensive. Articles and research tools and stuff, and like a product research software is great, but it doesn't give you specific advice. It doesn't tell you what to do. It just gives you data. So Iggy is your product coach, open for consultations 24/7. You can access Iggy at asteroidaim.com/products/asteroid-Iggy. Products/asteroid-Iggy. And if you don't think you deserve help picking a product, just think of it this way. You are going to inevitably pay $100 or $1,000 for inventory, right? So you'd probably set aside a few bucks just to make sure that it was the right inventory and not the wrong inventory that leaves you stranded with hundreds of units that aren't selling, which is, in the long run, a much bigger loss. And even if you don't get Iggy per se, we had the screenshot at the beginning of the video, so that was cool. That was pretty good. And also, this will be useful because we're going to go through the 20 things in detail, so you know exactly what to look for and what not to look for. It breaks down into three larger categories, these 20 things. So physical specs, size, breakability, shipping, legal liability, etc. And then the numbers, the financials, like profit margins, projected revenue, and bestseller rank. And lastly, what's the marketplace doing? What are the consumer trends like? Is it trending up? Is it trending down? What are the keywords? What are the competitor reviews like? And more. So, is this a winner, or does it just look like one? Let's find out. I'm going to show Iggy some ideas. I'm going to show Iggy 3 ideas. I think we have time for 3. And the first walkthrough is going to be relatively methodical to show you what's important and what's not, and then maybe I'll go a little faster to save time. We'll see. So this is Asteroid Iggy. It looks like a cool version of Big Hero 6. And 20 questions, 20 data points, 1 decision. Let's go. Okay, so the first one we're going to do are dryer balls. And I should probably show you what they look like. These are, you just toss them in the drying machine and it separates the fabrics and makes sure they dry faster. So there's the energy efficiency angle and also the fabric softening angle for some of the sellers. So that's what we're dealing with. Dryer balls, that's the main keyword. Does it fit in a shoebox? Yep. Does it weigh 1 pound or less? Here are examples of things that weigh 1 pound and not examples of things that you can eat.
Game over.
Yes, it does. These are wool, after all, wool or plastic. You drop it on the sidewalk by accident. Does it break? No. It's important that products do not break if you were to hypothetically drop it on the sidewalk because they'll be in transit, they'll be in the air, they'll be in Amazon warehouses, they'll be at your suppliers. And so you don't want it to have a propensity to break easily because then that means that the product breaks in transit and then the customer gets it and then they leave a review. It's like, oh, it was broken. So you don't want that. Does it have any of the following: sharp edges, magnetic properties, or batteries. Yeah, right. We're doing so well so far, guys. Nope. Do average customers need an instruction manual to understand how to use it? No. Pretty sure you just toss in the dryer. Is the average price on page 1 between $15 and $50? So Iggy here has an Amazon link. We just opened it up, and it has the keyword built in already, which is so cool. I'm also going to use Jungle Scout here just to speed things up. It's a product research tool, Google Chrome extension, link in description. And it will tell us with no degree of certainty. Yeah, okay, so 1093. So we do not fall in the $15 to $50 range, which is bad because you're not making any money if it's below $15. You're really just not. After product cost and shipping and then Amazon fulfillment fees, if you're using FBA, which you should be, you're really not making any money. So you want to be at least $15, preferably more. Our Amazon price is at least 3x the Alibaba price per unit, so we want to make sure that our profit margins are intact. So let's check it out. Oh, it's an angry dryer ball. So we would be with an average selling price of $10.93. I would say we want to be looking for $2-3 sales price on this. And yes, normally, yep. Will the product get consumed or run out, resulting in a reorder? I don't really think so, especially with the plastic ones. I am going to be harsh in giving Iggy the information just because I don't want to inflate the results or anything. So I will say no. Do 3 sellers on page 1 have a BSR less than 10,000? So BSR bestseller rank if you're new around here. I'm just going to use this here. I'm going to click this. So a lot of sellers have a BSR under 10,000, which is good. This essentially means the lower the rank, the better. So this means that this is the 133rd best-selling product in the entire home and kitchen category on Amazon. So that's quite impressive. And there are a lot of sellers. Most of this page actually is under 10,000 BSR, which is good because you want to see some seller success that exists in the niche. So do they have? Yes, they do. So we're halfway there. There are 21 questions in this thing. Do 5 sellers on page 1 have 100 reviews or more? Again, I'm just going to go to Jungle Scout for this. Oh yeah, for sure they do. And it's actually not good. You don't want to see 5 sellers with 100 reviews or more. It just speaks to legacy products that have been there for a while because it takes a while to rack up the reviews. It means that people are sitting there and are semi-dominant, and you don't really want that. So that's a bad thing. The 5 sellers on page 1 have revenues over 10K a month. Conversely, this is a good thing. And yep, can pretty comfortably say that is true. Does one brand name occupy 3 or more page 1 spots? Let me see. Black Duck has 2 spots. Handy Laundry 2 spots. There's no one with 3 spots. That was a close one though. Are you personally in the target market for dryer balls? I am personally not. I don't really feel a need to have them. Can it be found at Walmart, Target, or other physical big box stores? Again, Iggy has a link built in. You want to check store availability though. So I just entered my postal code as 90210 because it was the only US postal code I could remember. There are no dryer balls in that area by Burbank, where I obviously live in real life for real. So no. And it's actually a good thing that there aren't in big box because you don't want the average person to be able to walk into Walmart and buy it because that decreases the probability that they'll buy it on Amazon. They still might, but if if the big box is just not an option, well then where else are they going to go? They're going to go online, and online means Amazon more and more of the time these days from a consumer's perspective. So can be found at big box. Not my big box. I'll say no. Search dryer balls in Google Trends in a 5-year view. Let's see what Iggy's got. 5 years is enough. Yep, slight uptrend. I'll give you that. Aside from dryer balls, are page one sellers using 3 or more other keywords to describe the product in their listing titles? Wool dryer balls. Wool dryer balls. Dryer balls. Dryer balls. I don't see 3 or more other significant keywords that are driving a lot of the search. It's mostly dryer balls. Does the target customer have a strong sense of identity? So like a rock climber, likes rock climbing equipment, Harley Davidson riders, get stuff for their bikes. Families are presumably doing stuff, and yoga practitioners. I don't really see it with this. People who do laundry, everyone does laundry, but there's no specific persona around it. Homemakers maybe, but it's a weak association, so I'm just going to say no. Can you do significantly better than the competition's photos and text? So to see about that, we're just going to click into a few of the players here and see what they're up to. Maybe say we'll click into the top 5, see what's going on. Are they using all their photo slots? Are their titles as long as they can be? Are they using their character limits? Do they have totally accurate photos that really happened in real life, where there's no Photoshop in them at all, and it happened in real life? Okay, that's pretty decent. These guys also using their photo slots, and so I think I'll be. I don't know that we could do significantly better than the photo and text. We're really looking for some unoptimized stuff here, like some bad stuff, and I don't really see that. So I'll say no. Do most sellers, page one sellers, have bad star ratings? Defined as 3 stars. We want to see something like that. That means that there's some deficiency in the existing form factor of the product or the way that it's being sold that makes customers dissatisfied. But it looks to be an average of, call it 4.2, 4.5 here. So I would, so that's a no. And are other sellers buying Amazon PPC ad spots? There's one. But scrolling down to the listing, you can also see some sponsored related. So I would say yes. And it's good to see people buying PPC ad spots, because they wouldn't be buying them if the ads weren't profitable. Therefore, you can sort of deduce that there are some profitable ads being run. So what's the score here, Iggy? 12 out of 20. Okay, so this product is decent but has some shortcomings. I think this product was particularly good in the physical specs and the form factor, but fell flat when it came to some of the marketing stuff. Like if you look back at what we said about the finances and about the market position in the later, say, 2/3 of the questionnaire, I think it becomes more obvious that the market isn't ideal for it. So let's try another one. Okay, so the other one that we're going to try, we're going to do 3 in total. I can go faster this time because you've seen it once before. So herb scissors. Let's see what this is a little bit crowded. I see some people selling it around. We'll see what Iggy's opinion of it is. What's the main keyword? You don't need to ask twice. Does it fit in a shoebox? Yep, it does. The physical specs are the easiest ones to nail. So a pound or less. Yep. You drop it on the side by accident, does it break? It might, but I don't. We're not talking about like a throw. It's like a casual drop. Does it break? No. Does it have sharp edges? They're just more. There's some extra criteria that you need to comply to in terms of packaging with sharp edges, scissors, knives, that sort of thing. So it's a bit more of a hassle. Plus, there's the liability of customers cutting themselves. Doesn't mean you shouldn't. It's not a deal breaker. None of these questions are deal breakers on their own, or else there wouldn't be a quiz. But it does have sharp edges, and that is not preferable. You're gonna have fewer problems out of a fuzzy dryer ball than you are out of herb scissors. Let me just put it that way. So do average customers need an instruction manual to understand how to use it? Nope, I don't think so. Everyone knows how to use scissors. Is the average price between $15 and $50? For that, we will go to the Jungle Scout replay.
What do you bid on your showcase?
$1.
$1 is your bid.
Average price is 11.53. Oh no, it doesn't make it. When it gets competitive like this, I think a lot of the profits just get competed away. So nope, so that's a bad thing. Our Amazon price is at least 3x Alibaba. Let's see. So in here we're looking for, again, about $3 a piece would be great. 20 cents, 10 cents. These are rough, right? We just want to know that the markup is there, but these don't account for shipping often. So it might be like $1.50 plus if you add packaging to it, that's another like 30, 40, 50 cents, and then to ship it is another $1 a unit. So you're at $3-4. So but you're looking for a 3x return per unit. So yeah, I would say yes. It's close, but yes. Will the product get consumed, run out, resulting in a reorder? No, it's not consumable. Yeah. So do 3 sellers on page 1 have a BSR less than 10,000? I bet they do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys have a BSR less than 10,000. So yep. The 5 sellers on page 1 have 100 reviews or more. Reviews. 5 sellers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yet 10 do. So it's double what we wanted. So that's bad. The 5 sellers on page 1 have revenues of 10K or more. See, we try to balance the risk and, the revenues and reviews. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Oh, these guys aren't making money. Ugh. See, why would you go to the trouble of having all those reviews or having to fight to build up a review base so that you can compete with them on conversions only to make less than 10K? And thank you, Iggy, for reminding us that you need to balance the revenues with the reviews.
You're welcome.
This is the kind of thing that it's easy to miss if you have a bunch of product ideas. You don't know which one matches up with which. Like it's, so yes or no. Does one brand occupy 3 or more page 1 spots? Yeah, we went over the revenues. Brand. I would be surprised if one person had 3 spots. That's crazy. OXO 2 spots. Yep. Okay. Yep. Nope. So that's a good thing. That's a plus. Are you personally the target market for herb scissors? No, they suck. Can be found at Walmart. What about my Burbank store? They do have it at my Burbank store. So yep, so that's another strike against it. This is not looking good. Search herb scissors in Google Trends with a 5-year view. Let's see. What? So this is largely flat. It's not up or down. There's a spike around. What is this? Yeah, well, I guess holiday shopping. It's to be expected with most products that are giftable. Is it trending up? Nope. If it's flat or if it's in decline, just say no. It's got to be trending up to be at all significant here. But even like dryer balls were trending up like a little bit. So aside from herb scissors, our page 1 sales using 3 other keywords to describe it. The intent behind this question is just to make sure that you can get ranking and sales from other keywords, and which means it's not make or break if you fail to rank for herb scissors. So I see kitchen shears. That's a good one. Herb scissors and kitchen shears. I want a reason to give this the point, but I'm only seeing 2. I see blade combs, but that's the accessory to it. Nope. no, I don't. I just don't see it. Does it target debatable? This is debatable because chefs are chefs. Is this too much of a casual product to be considered a chef's tool? No, I mean I would say that people who are cutting up herbs have a certain disposition. So can you do significantly better than the competition's photos and text? Let's see. Not on Alibaba. Don't worry about the photos in Alibaba. So again, let's just click into the first 5, say, and then just check their optimization really quickly. So this looks like a reasonably long title. They have got some lifestyle and some on white of the product. Short bullets, those could probably be longer. Really short description, that's unoptimized for sure. Let's see if everyone's a genius so far. This is better. This is just, you can just tell at a glance if the photos have some variety to them, if someone's taken the time to pose the product in a lifestyle setting, that's a good sign of optimization. If the bullets are a little bit longer, it means that they're just taking the time to think about keywords and put them in. And I bet the description, is long as well. Like if you compare it to this or, this, it's like, who's likely to get more hits here just even by virtue of having more keywords here? It's like, come on. Number 5, what are you up to? Why is this Groundhog Daying me? Okay, it's got EBC. Okay, so that's pretty good. So I overall I would say no. I was thinking yes there for a little bit, but no. Do most page 1 sellers have bad star ratings? 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. Nope. Are other sellers buying Amazon PPC ad spots? I would be surprised if they weren't. Okay, there's one. Sponsored products. If they aren't buying the ad spots, then you just don't see the sponsored things. They might see customers who bought this item also bought, or what have you. But it'll have this, but it won't have it won't be sponsored products related. So that's how you know people are trying to buy the advertising against it. So yes, they are. What's the score? 9 out of 20. Okay, so it's still in the mid-range. It's lower than, objectively worse than the dryer balls, say, because of competitive pressures, and because the biggest thing that we unearthed here is that actually the revenues are not good compared to the number of reviews that you're getting, or that you need to get to be competitive. Okay, let's give this one more shot. I think I've got something. I'm looking at battle game mats for Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games you play at a table with your cool friends. And so let's give this a try. What's the main keyword? We're gonna go battle game mat. Does it fit in a shoebox? No, because look at the dimensions. Like it's 48 inches, so I assume you don't fold it, you roll it up. So it's gonna be does weigh less than a pound though, because this is just a slim sheet, whiteboard sheet. You drop it on the sidewalk, is it breaking? No. Sharp edges, magnetic properties, batteries? No. Average customers need an instruction manual, understand how to use it? No. $15 and $50. Let's check the Jungle Scout.
For the love of bot, please work. I was sent to Earth to find good products, not dryer balls and herb scissors.
2310. Okay, it's in the range. It's right in the middle of the range, actually. Our Amazon price is at least 3x Alibaba's. 5 to 20, what are we looking at? So we're looking at something 118.28, 1828, 35 to 10. Okay, yep. Consume right out? Nope. So on page 1 I have a BSR less than 10,000. Let's see the rank. 1, 2, 3, less than 10,000 just fits that requirement. 5 sellers on page 1 have 100 reviews or more. No, only 3 sellers have over 100 reviews. So no. 5 sellers on page 1 have revenues over 10K. 1, 2, just 1. So no. Does one brand occupy 3 or more page 1 spots? I believe Evolve Skin has got a fair amount here, so yes. You're personally the target market for game mats. Admittedly, if you're not, then you're at a disadvantage here for sure. It's Walmart. Store availability, my store, or whatever your store is. So nope, it is more of a niche item. Battle game mat. Not enough data, so nope. Aside from battle game mat, are they using 3 other keywords? Let's see. Role playing is one. So we have battle game and role playing mat. Dry erase. Tabletop. Oh, D&D. Yeah. Okay. So between D&D, role playing, and battle game, I would say that that's 3. Strong sense of identity. Yep. If you're using one of these game mats, you have a group of friends who you're playing with, and it's a specific group. So yes, significantly better than the competition's photos. Okay, let's take a look. What else have we got? I'm not gonna look at that Battlegrounds one. Okay, it's got some decent photos. Decent. These are not super good. These are pretty well thought out. Exactly, that's who I imagine playing playing on a battle game mat. Is a rather specific group of people. Nerds. Okay, yeah, so I think there is room for improvement here, especially with these ones that don't have model shots, that don't put you into the frame of mind that you would have to be in when you're playing this. I think, you know, these do a good job, but this is one in a few, so I would say that yes, it can be improved on. Bad star ratings, I don't think so. Yep, no. Other sellers buying PPC ad spots. Let's see. Okay, there's one here, and there, yep, some ad spots, and some ad spots. So yes. All right, 14 out of 20. So this just made the threshold. It just goes to show that this test is very rigorous. This does win the smiley face, but only barely. 14 and above is a good ranking. So hypothetically, if you could find something that was 14, 15, 16, it's you know, ideally it's a perfect product. Yeah, so just, you know, when you get Asteroid Iggy, the runs are unlimited, so you can do this as many times as you want across as many different product ideas as you want. It'll help you think through it, and you can also get a numerical result that you can attach to each idea, so you can compare and contrast them. And yeah, so get access. The link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, look at that set of instructions right there. Look at he was clearly reading a set of instructions. He's and pondering over it. Oh, he looks so confused. Oh, that's horrible. All right, I'm gonna have to change my answer. Look at him. Look at him. He doesn't know what to do. Oh man, that's rough. It's a cool product though.